Hello and welcome to the Lion Show. It's your host, your favorite business coach, Robert Lyon, back with another one. 2022, in the books, done. Time is a stupid concept, but it's how we track things, right? And if I had to track last year, I would say, good riddance, dude. 2022 was garbage. Not gonna lie. I've had like the best year of my life financially, but it was also the worst year at the same time. It was like at the beginning of the year, my whole my business was shit. I got COVID. My town that I grew up in fucking burnt to the ground, and then it just kind of kicked off from there, right? But I did a lot of amazing podcasts. I'm now working. I'm a full-time business coach. I've got 20 clients. They're all paying me 18 to 50 grand to work with me for 4 to 6 months. I'm doing really great work with them too. Just amazing results that we're getting to the ones that listen to me. Not all of them are listening, but for the most part, 2022, peace, fuck off. I don't ever want to see you again. It's been nice, but I'm going to move on now. Into the new year. I have so much that I want to share with you. I have lots to say in 2023. I'm going to put you all on some game. That's what I've always been about. I'll probably try and drop some courses and start some businesses, but the way that I tend to share my mind and my stuff with you guys is I just talk it through, and the 1% of people that implement or actually listen to what I say, probably going to change your life. So lock in, get ready, let's go. Okay, so the mindset shift that I really want to drop on today's podcast episode is going to be, just be a beast, and that it's okay to be a beast. So I'm reading David Goggins' new book, right? And it starts out telling an experiment about mice. And they put all these mice in these things of water, right? And the mice have to swim, and they clock how long the mouse can swim before it almost dies. But as soon as the mouse almost dies, they pick the mouse up, they give it like little mouse CPR or whatever, and they bring it back to life, right? And the first mice, they only lasted like 60 minutes or something like that, and then they drowned, right? But then the next time, after the mouse has been saved, right? After the mouse has drowned once, then been brought back to life, they test them again, okay? And with the second time, though, the mice can swim for like 3 days straight. So it goes from like 60 minutes to like 3 days straight without the mouse dying. And the reason the scientists believe is hope. Okay? Hope will keep you alive. Hope will keep you driving forward. But the metaphor that I want you to take away from this is that we are the fucking lab rats that don't fucking die. We have hope. We have dreams. We have aspirations. And the reason that they were able to swim so much harder is because they knew they weren't going to die. Someone was going to save them. In the beginning, the first rats that had never done it before, they lost hope and they gave up. So the metaphor that really pushes me into this podcast and into the 2023 is like, it's okay to fucking be a beast. All we hear about is recession. All we hear about is like negative bullshit. AI is taking a lot of jobs, but there's so much fucking opportunity. And the problem is we all have a lot of entitlement too, as a culture, as a time in where we are in the world. We feel like we deserve to have time off while we also, work 8 hours a day, but there is no life balance. There is no, in reality, like if you have life balance and you can figure it out, good for you. I don't have life balance, and I'm realizing that in order for me to truly become more successful, I have to design a life that has life balance. But in order for me to get to that point, I have to fucking work my dick off, and I have to do it professionally in a timely manner. Presentability, or like the way people perceive you, is really important, like side note, but I'm someone who works in the coaching space where I personally wear it as like a badge of honor that I'm not full of shit. That I can be professional, but I'm also not just gonna like put on a horse and pony show. I'm someone who's just gonna get you fucking results. But it turns out that presentation plays a major part in all aspects of business. So a lot of going forward, I'm going to be working on how I present myself, how my content is positioned, how I show up in the workspace, and it's just making me a more improved human being. And I'll tell you a little secret on how I'm doing this, because I write a lot of messages in Slack and Facebook and everything else, but I'm using Chat GPT or GPT, whatever the hell it is, and it has made me a monster. So AI, you can be afraid of it, you can not want to adapt, you can not try. It's here, and you need to learn how to use it to make you even more powerful, even stronger. That's what I'm starting to see, is like a lot of these softwares and things like that, they're game changers, and it's going to be up to you to adapt, move quickly, break things, and really turn yourself and improve yourself using these machines, using AI, using crypto, using things to improve your game to the next level. And the people that don't improve their game are going to get left behind, because this stuff is powerful. The world is changing. Things are happening. Minds are being blown on the daily. I'm one of them. Anyways, we are the rats that did not die, right? We are the lab rats that don't die. You got to test stuff. You got to work through processes. And like, I was just talking with somebody yesterday, and he's telling me how so far his entrepreneurial journey, he's had nothing but failure. And it's just like, he's trying to get a reimbursement on a Shopify somebody built him, and he's trying to get a lien on it so that he doesn't have to pay the monthly payments or whatever he paid to the financiers. And it's like, I don't recommend playing with your own money. I always recommend either bootstrapping or playing with other people's money if you're going to start a business. But that aside, I've started over 20 businesses now, 25 plus. And, most of them have failed. Some I've sold for massive profits. Some I still have and are making me money right now. But I tell this to you because nobody else seems like they're out there telling you all the times that they fucked up and they failed when they were trying to be on this entrepreneur journey or just on a successful journey. It doesn't have to just be an entrepreneur. But from each one of those iterations, I learned more and more and more, and I fucked up more, and I hurt. I broke shit all the time. And, I broke the bank. I went completely bankrupt. I've been broke, and then I've also had, $100,000 months and years and stuff like that. So it's just like, I helped somebody make $2 million in opportunities 2 weeks ago. I'm going to teach you guys that in a coming up podcast, because that's the real game. There's a bigger game being played than I ever even knew when it comes to this business thing. And I'm going to put you guys onto it. Anyways, we are the lab rats that aren't going to die, but I move fast. I break things. I take action. I'm an action taker. When you take massive action, you get massive results, right? At the same point, I'm also 32 now, and I feel like I'm slowing down, and it pisses me the fuck off. So time is against me. Like, I feel like I have to work out at least every other day. Otherwise, I don't have enough energy. And like, I'm waking up now every morning around like 5 o'clock, and then I work until like 10 o'clock. And it's very unsustainable. I take fucking power naps. I get cranky, and it just is what it is. That's kind of why I haven't had as many pieces of content coming out lately, because I'm just swamped. But in reality, all these things can be managed, and I can improve, and I can become more of a beast. The other thing that I'm really learning, though, is like, when you work at this high level, these high performing hours, like, you just need to learn how to start doing the work. Just start fucking doing the work, and you just do it until it's all done. Literally over Christmas weekend or whatever, I got completely caught up on all my work, basically, with all my clients and all the marketing and all the campaigns and all the stuff. I got caught up. Monday morning, day after Christmas, I'm already behind again. So it's like, will there be a time where I just don't have any work and I just have tons of money? Maybe. I think it is a mindset thing. I think I've programmed myself from, being in the oil field, being in the army, being an entrepreneur, being a drug dealer. Like, I work 24/7, and money does come to me easy. Don't get that wrong. I'm very good at generating money, and especially for others. But I do have that mindset that in order to make a lot of money, I have to work really, really ridiculously hard. Thus, I am trapped in the perpetual, hamster wheel of working insane hours. But at the moment, I'm doing work that I love. I typically am only doing work that I love. If I don't love what I'm doing, I don't do it very well. But there is a lot of this business coach and growth consulting that I'm doing right now that I don't want to do. Lots of work, endless amount of hours. I'm literally feel like I'm building 20 clients' businesses 1 hour a day every day. So that's like 20 hours a day of work, right? Anyways, I was burning out a little bit and then finding ways to get back and how to combat the burnout, right? So I would, now when I go to the gym, I can just fucking listen to an audiobook, just get all my frustrations out, found a place to express myself. I also make music every Friday, and that's just kind of how I blow off some steam because, you know, with this high performance stuff, I got to blow off steam just like anybody else. I'm not perfect. I don't know how any of these other fucking people do it, but that's what I do. I make music and I go to the gym, and I have to do that. I make art too, and that's a great way to free my mind and do something creative. Otherwise I become cranky and a little bitch. But I'm also realizing like I have an opportunity to change these clients that I have's lives, right? So I have 20 clients, going to be a lot more, you know, in 2023. But I literally have an opportunity to work with them and to take everything that I have in my mind that I've done from businesses, from marketing, from everything I've done, and change their fucking lives. And that's a big responsibility. With that responsibility, lots of hours of work, you know, a lot of just stressful fucking conversations. That's one thing that I am learning how to get over, is, you know, stress. But not everybody's going to be happy. You can't please everybody. And the people that don't want to work with me, that's your fucking loss, okay? Like I said, I made some guy $2 million last 2 weeks ago worth of opportunities, and now we're just capitalizing on it. Totally fucking cool business. I can't wait to make a podcast about that one. That one's going to be a game changer. Okay, anyways. But I'm realizing it comes responsibility, and at least I'm in a position where what I'm doing actually might have an impact on people. That being said, I also have other things that I want to do. I've got a roadmap for 2023 to it. The goal is to work as hard as I possibly fucking can without losing my goddamn mind or burning out, and still being motivated and still being excited about life, right? And I'm going to be a motherfucking beast. And that's what I want you to become. We are the lab rats that did not fucking die. We have the hope. Maybe somebody will save us. But if we do not die, right? The whole point of that story was like also made me think about when I was in the Army. And when I was in the Army, you know, we would get into a couple firefights. I was in Afghanistan. And I'd be up for like, you know, 38 hours straight, just like trying to stay fucking alive. And once you go through firefights and that kind of like grueling battle type environment where like you literally have to stay awake for your life, you realize that nothing's really that bad. You know, all this business shit, all this fucking drama with other people's emotions, and people are going to fucking people. You just got to be you and keep driving forward. None of it is that bad. I say that. And then I have really weird experiences with some people that, you know, I get over stressed out and I think about it and my brain starts fucking running and I wake up in the middle of the night, like just like fucking freaking out about nothing that really matters. But perception is key. Even if you're going through a really hard time in your life, if you're going through the darkest of darks, your eyes will need to adjust to see things a little bit better, to see things of how they truly are and the goodness of how they could be. And also to be grateful. Gratitude is one of the key things on how I'm going to continue to be a beast. The fact that I get to serve these clients and work in my zone of genius is a blessing. And I get to remind myself of that every single day. But again, going into 2023, whether it's recession, whether it's just bullshit and mental health with people. Of course, you do have to take care of yourself, but you don't have to be a pussy. Okay? You don't have to work a few hours and get tired. There's a mental shift that you need to make inside your mind that you get to realize how hard you get to work. You don't have to stop working. You don't have to listen to your girlfriend or your spouse or your family. You can keep working. You can keep building the thing you're trying to build. Every day, you get a choice. And that choice is, I'm going to either push myself forward and get where I want to go, or I'm going to be a lazy human being today and recover. You know, if you can really master how to recover with style, right? How to recover in the small pauses of life instead of needing like a fucking vacation to get away from your life, you're going to be a lot better. This is the year, though, where you need to push yourself. This is the time to make your dreams come true and not let anything get in the way. This is the time to get in the best shape of your life. This is the time to make as much money as you humanly can and then hold on to that fucking money. All right, a lot of people make a lot of money just to fucking waste it on stupid shit. Hold on to some of your money. Put it in a safe. Fix your credit. Invest. That's what I would do. Invest in yourself first, and then once you can't invest in yourself anymore, start buying houses and cars and businesses, and I don't know about cars, but real estate and businesses and stocks and crypto and shit that's going to appreciating value for the future. Pay yourself forward. But you can push yourself to the extreme and still survive, okay? Still get what you want out of life and still get where you want to go. The other thing is, like, we are incredible machines when we pick a goal, right? And then we just put the blinders on. So we don't want to look at anything else. The goal, put the blinders on and just fucking go full steam ahead. Full steam. Nothing can stop you. We make up all these rules. We make up what we think other people will think of us. You know, if you ignore your family, your girlfriend for a fucking full year and you come back a multimillionaire, no one's going to really be that mad about you. And anybody who is mad about you didn't need to be in your fucking life anyways. Pick a goal. Put the blinders on. Get out of your fucking head. All the time, we're going to have a conversation going on in our brain. And one of these days, you're going to realize that your brain and your emotions don't have your best interests, all right? Maybe your soul does. Maybe some spiritual thing inside of there does. But for the most part, your brain and your body are lazy fucking meat bags that just want to go straight to the pleasure, when in reality, if you want to get ahead, you got to do a lot of shit that you don't want to do. You got to embrace the suck. And once you get onto the other side, after seeing, as long as you keep working hard, it will pay off regardless. Somehow, inevitably, the universe will embrace how hard you worked, and you will get everything that is owed to you. If you do nothing, if you take what other people's moment-to-moment emotions are, then you're fucked. And just remember that other people's opinions of you is none of your concern. Only thing that matters is what you say to yourself in the mirror and on a day-to-day basis, and the emotions that you are experiencing inside of your reality. You don't want to always be experiencing negative, right? You don't always want to just get the negative stuff. You really want to generate enough positivity. And you also want to love yourself enough to create a barrier that doesn't allow anyone else to break through to you and affect you. If you are telling yourself that you're going to go fucking beast mode and nothing is going to stop you, do not let somebody else's emotion or judgment time sucking get in the way. That's powerful, because you, of course, need to take care of yourself. But in the end, the only person that's still going to be where you are in your life is you. If you work really fucking hard this year and you achieve your goals, you are going to reap the benefits. If you don't do a fucking thing and you just be a pile of shit, you are going to have to suffer the consequences. Okay? And sure, luck and situations play a part, but your responsibility is to take care of you and do everything you possibly can to get results, to push yourself to do better, push yourself to be better, become a better person, rise up from the bullshit, and really represent the best version of yourself at every turn. That's easy to say. That was fun to say. I'm not gonna lie, but doing that, really trying to be the best person that you can be, and showing up strong and powerful, that's hard. It's not easy. It takes a lifetime of testing, a lifetime of experimenting, a lifetime of feedback and responses to truly end up being the best version of yourself. I think it's one of Brad Lee's quotes or something like that. But it's like, when you finally die and you go to heaven, it's not Brad Lee, it's somebody. When you die and you go to heaven, you're going to meet the version of yourself that you could have been. And that is either going to be your heaven or your hell. You know, if you didn't live up to your own accountability, your own potential, and you get to heaven and you meet the person and the life that you truly could have had, that would be your hell. If you get to heaven with no regrets, you went all out, you lived your best fucking life, then you're going to be in heaven, right? So live your best life, but I'm telling you, be a fucking beast. Shut off the TV. Stop eating the garbage food that's not fueling you. Stop doing all the negative shit and pick one goal, put the blinders on, go all fucking out. And don't let anything get in your way. Remember, we are the lab rats that didn't die. We have the hope. We have the willpower, the drive, and you can do amazing, amazing things with your life. All right, this is Robert Lyon signing off. I'm going to put you guys on some serious fucking game this year. I got a wealth of knowledge, and I'm behind on bringing it to you. So please tune in, subscribe, follow me, and I can't wait to share my journey with you and make you rich or whatever the fuck we're doing here. Peace.